Hey there, hello there, Chef Cutter Diamond, welcoming you to my first live stream. Yeah, it's weird. It is really weird that I, Jeff Diamond, am actually doing a stream. Row that boat gently down the live stream. Merrily. Let's talk some hockey. So, anyway, got my Toronto Maple Leafs shirt on, my Kitchener Rangers hat, civic pride and national pride and everyone's pride, and it's just pride. So anyway, so I just have to share the live stream, right? Yeah, I have to share my video link with the members of Blue Shirt Underground Radio so that they can watch this. So just give me a second here. It's just fun, isn't it? Oops. Well, it tell me subscriptions and then give me my one. Oh no, I guess it's just as your videos. So yeah, just bear with me because this is my first live stream and it's a test run, kind of a test run, so that I can do more stuff like this in the future. So anyway, yeah, those guys from Blue Shirt Underground Radio. All that. So yeah, so there's the link. All right, here we go. Copy. All right, so I'm just setting some stuff up and all that so that people can watch my shit. Or my brethren and sister and hockey cartery and or whatever the documentation is. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes Chrome could be a pain in the butt. Yeah, so anyway. Oh yeah, it's just telling them you have to be a subscriber. It's just basically, cut the chatter down a bit. So here we go. Subscriptions, live streaming. All right, so no one is watching right now. Oh, that's okay. I figured something was afoot, but yeah. All right, so yeah, there's no punishment. You can actually, set things up. So anyway, now before I get into the format of this live stream, I need some context and all that. So why am I doing a hockey card stream? Well, simple. Because of my national pride, Canada, and a lot of things, I always liked doing hockey cards. So over the years, and I think I was 8, 9 when I started collecting hockey cards, and this is back in 94. I always went to Grandma Diamond's house in Bright, Ontario, and the corner store would have hockey cards, and I have the hockey cards and all that. I have cards that I have had since the 1990s, full on flesh. The first sets were the 91 Pro set. So of course, a lot of people would be like, well, state the obvious. Well, I should state the obvious. So I got a lot of hockey cards, and at last count, I think I have 1,700 cards. Now, to be fair, it's of different players and all that. When I do another live stream, I won't do any hockey card unboxing, whatever it is. I'll just show you the Ziploc bags I have of the hockey cards and tell you all the players and all that. And I did it in alphabetical order. So, it's just for fun sees and all that stuff. So anyway, so got hockey cards and all that. Got over 1,700. Now, here's the format. So last Saturday, that it was the 27th, I had to go to downtown Kitchener to get my bus pass renewed. But I didn't need my bus pass renewed because of the transit strike. They gave us on, if you bought a May pass, you get a June bus pass for free, which means that I get to ride the bus unlimited in June. So seeing that, you got to figure that, so there was this card store in downtown Kitchener called Looking for Heroes. So after, getting my bus pass, but missing the bus to catch back home, I went to the card store and they had in this bin 2 for $5 or $2.99 each that they gave you 50 hockey cards. And I think they're from the past, like they're from the 2020s because I recognize players and cards that don't have it. So I bought 8 of them. So that was $20 Canadian. So anyway, so if you want to look, so if you're in the Kitchener-Waterloo area, you want to go downtown Kitchener for Looking for Heroes. They've been in that location for God knows, like what, a couple decades or something like that. So basically, yeah, they've done that. So anyway, so I picked up 8 packs. Now, as of this video, I have 222 subscribers because I do a lot of stuff. Like I do PC gaming, I do PS5 things, Sports Catastrophe, which I sometimes do the on this day, like a famous event on a certain day, and birthday boy / girl, like favorite person whose birthday is today in this world of sports. Of course, it's up to my interpretation. So yeah, that's huge. Of course, there are a lot of things going on with me. Today was a hot day, so it was about 29 Celsius, being outside in the sun at the soil compound at Canadian Tire, sweating up a storm, having to drink a lot of fluid and all that. The problem with me, I have something I think called Summer First, which is basically drinking a lot of liquids without eating and all that. But I can have the ability to drink 2 700 milliliter bottles of Pepsi in one sitting. So that's 1.5 liters, but that's kind of not the right idea. And for someone who's hitting 40 in a few years, I shouldn't really be doing that. So I'm just going to give you some background. And so I'm going to give you an example. Go down to my. All right. So this is an example of a card pack. So there's 50 cards in here with 2 players. So logically, that's what happens. So, yep, we got that. And I will open them and I will tell you the cards and all that. Now, of course, as I said, I have 222 subscribers. So you're thinking, hang on a minute. Does that mean you only opening up 4 packs because it's 4 times 50 is 200? No, I actually randomly picked the 5th deck and I took out like half the cards and all that. I'll show you the individual cards and all that first. Hopefully it's 22. All right, so here we go. Now, I have a lot of things under, like, at my feet, so I'm trying to not hit. All right, so first card of the set is a Andreas Johansson Devil Dogs jersey from 2020. Well, 1920. He played for the Leafs, and then he got traded to the Devils. So Andreas Johansson is the first guy. Next one is... Oh, someone says he can't comment. Well, you have to subscribe. So so next card is Trevor Van Riemsdyk. His card with the New York Islanders. He played in 2020 in the COVID shortened season with the Carolina Hurricanes. So yeah, these are 2021 Upper Deck, by the way, 2020-21 Upper Deck. And there's Trevor Van Riemsdyk. When he went to the Islanders and all that. James Reimer, who was very good with the Leafs. Well, this is his card with the Hurricanes, still 2021 Upper Deck. So James Reimer, Optimus Prime, when he was a Leaf and was a pretty good rookie, and then he had an injury in Montreal. I forget who the hab was who skidded into him, but it cost his confidence. Next is Cal Peterson of the LA Kings, who the Kings have put their trust into. As it was trading away Jonathan Quick to Vegas, but this was his rookie card, kind of his rookie card, Cal Peterson. He's from Waterloo, Iowa. Wow, he's from Iowa. So, yeah, the Kings with Cal Peterson. Nikita Sadorov. He played for the Avalanche, and now he was a Blackhawk with this one. So, Nikita Sadorov. Eric Gustafson. In 2020 he went to the Flames, but he plays for the Flyers now. So Eric Gustafson, great defenseman. They actually put CHL cards in here too. This is Declan McDowell. Well, this is the 2021-22 CHL set. Declan McDowell, who played for Kitchener before being traded to Barrie in 2022. But Declan McDowell, so he was pretty good for Kitchener Rangers. I can't remember if he scored a goal when I was watching the Kitchener Rangers game. Another CHL star, Evan Del Mastro from Mississauga. So named captain for the 2021-22 season. So I wonder what happened to him. Charles Savoie. This is another CHL card. Savoie for Cape Breton. Well, he was traded to Cape Breton. But Charles Savoie. Oh, got another person coming. Yay. Okay. We got back to the NHL. This is a 2020 Upper Deck. Ryan Sutter in a Minnesota Wild uniform. You know, the color chart change uniforms or whatever you want to call it. So Ryan Sutter for the Minnesota Wild. Pretty good player and all that. I don't know. I still think he's a Nashville icon more than Washington. Okay, next is Matthew Joseph for Tampa. 2021 Upper Deck extended. So Matthew Joseph, decent player. Playing for a couple of Stanley Cup winners in his lifetime. Next up in the Winnipeg, those pesky yellow, those weird gray jerseys for the Jets, Adam Lowry. So here we go. Oh, Clee Baseball fan. Hello. Clee Baseball fan. I know from the days of the Al Red Sox fan things. So yeah, Clee Baseball fan. Maybe I will get a Nashville Predator. I hope to get a Nashville Predator. So thanks for coming, Clee Baseball fan. I know someone else is here to watch. And if you're watching, get a YouTube, like the YouTube channel, just subscribe to Cutter Historical, and you should be able to comment and all that. Must be some kind of fishy this. But Alan Lowry, Leon Draisaitl with the Oilers. So All-Star selection jersey. Draisaitl, 110 points in 2020 with the Oilers. Great German player. I think the greatest German player of all time. Sorry, Marco Sturm. Next up is Brian Dumoulin. So these are OPCs 2021-22. Yeah, I think all these sets are from 2021-22. So just one season ahead is Brian Dumoulin of the Penguins. So, yep, Brian Dumoulin. Your Jonas Corpusalo of Columbus. This is, of course, 2020-21. Of course, Corpusalo was traded to Los Angeles in a trade in the Jonathan Quick deal, but Corpusalo, great goalie, screwed us over as a Leaf fan in 2020. Rasmus Ristolainen in those weird Sabres jerseys, the reverse retros. So yeah, Ristolainen, very good player for the Sabres. Still is, I think. Evander Kane, this is his Sharks card from 2021. So Evander Kane, very good player. He had the gambling problem, and then all of a freaking sudden, he improved himself. And now he's a decent player for the Oilers. Tyler Johnson of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tyler Johnson, very good. There's Eddie Geik. Evander Kane is a criminal. I know that, Geik. I know that. Of course, Eddie Geik, Momo the Old, is Eddie Geik from Blue Shirt Underground Radio, which tomorrow, June the 1st, they will be doing a show at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and probably just shitting on my live stream. I don't care. Tyler Johnson of Tampa Bay Lightning. And the funny thing about June 1st is it will mark 13 years since I joined Blue Shirt Underground's Facebook group. because it's been 13 years. That's pretty amazing. All right, Patrice Bergeron, the Forever Selkie winner. Pretty good player, 30 goal seasons and all that. Thanks for the plug. You know it, Geik. You know I have to plug this in. So anyway, Patrice Bergeron, great Selkie player. Kasperi Kapanen of the Penguins. You know, after the Leafs dumped him off, he became a Penguin and he did okay. Kasperi scored double overtime in 2017 against the Leafs. I mean, for the Leafs against the Capitals. Yep, that's right, Cleep. Bergeron, one of the few players still in the NHL that played during the lockout. That's right. And if memory serves me right, he scored, was it game 1 or 2 in 2004 against the Habs in that playoff series that Boston choked. So, yeah. That's a good trivia question. Yeah, I know. There's not too many people that have been around before the lockout. Ah, fuck. They gave me a team checklist. It's the cupcakes. Eddie, you'll definitely love this. Your yummy, yummy cupcake. Yummy, yummy cupcake. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. So, anyway, yeah. Why did I get a checklist card? Fuck. I'm sorry. Of the authors of all people. Oh, here's a 1990s prospect card of Francois Leroux. I think he was a Penguin at one time. Francois Leroux. And anyway, Hall of Famer Gilbert Perreault, class of 1990. Use it when you run out of toilet paper. I don't know. I think hockey cards would probably hurt my anal cavity. So anyway, Gilbert Perreault, class of 1990. Great player. You know, Buffalo Sabres, a one-team player and all that. He never played for anyone else other than Buffalo, so that's great. So between cards things, I just want to talk with the boys and all that. So the only 2 people have come. It doesn't matter if you're watching, like if you don't feel like watch this live, like this is just for the people who are going to notice it and saying, oh, wait, I missed the live stream. Well, that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Brett Burns, Eric Stahl. Okay, that's right. Yeah, Eric Stahl played 2003, I think. And Marc-Andre Fleury. Yeah, Fleury was the number 1 overall pick in 2003. So anyway, so it's time for plugs. This lovely in-between cards thing is sponsored by Wendy's. I don't know if they have it in the States that you can get certain pops and like variations of pop. So the Wendy's by my house, you can get Coca-Cola vanilla. Coca-Cola. I also have, I had a two single cheeseburger meals I ordered for my supper. So this is, I can't remember, Dave's red cherry sauce. Sorry, summer 1st. It just hits me. Okay, so just going to check a few things out and all that. So there will be more card breaking and all that. I just have to take a break in between because sometimes, you know, I don't want to, you know, go quickly and then lose my voice, especially at work. Well, at work, you know, I don't really have much of a voice except for having to greet people, picking up their soils and all that. If you have worked in soil compounds or picking up soils, it's not that easy. I mean, for me, it's hard because I'm 38 and, you know, the knees and the legs are not what they used to be. And the fact is, well, I do better picking up stuff with, well, being at chest level and all that stuff. You look 25. Everyone fucking says that, Eddie. Excuse me. I just fucking burped. Sorry about that. All right. So, okay. So now let's go with card set. So there's 50 cards in this. I did the one set, but that's 22 of them because I got 22 subscribers. So I'm at 223 subscribers right as of right now. There might be more. If I get a gigantic amount of subscribers and all that, good people subscribers, then I will open more cards at a later live stream. All right, so garbage. All right, here we go. Oh, hey, Eddie, you're going to love this. The first card of the set. Ba-boom! An Adam Fox 2022-23 Upper Deck Series 2 card. Ding, 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 ding. What does the box say? Norris Trophy, bitches. Now, Eddie on his show did a great, what was it? Last month or the month before? No, in March when he went to Carolina and yelled at the Carolina fans, "Hey, Finney, what does Adam Fox have? The Norris," and all that. Cleve baseball fan. Are you a New York Ranger fan? Cleve baseball fan. Are you a New York Ranger fan or just a Nashville fan? Just post that in the chat. Now I know it's every 30 seconds for a chat because I don't want people like spamming the bots and all that bullshit. So yeah. So he was funny and he said something about Shishirkin having the gold, the Vezina trophy. So yeah, Adam Fox, this is 2022. Before this year, like this is like Upper Deck Series 2 2023, but 74 points. 74 points. Boom, yakasha. All right, next up is Brandon Carlo in those B jerseys. The Boston B jerseys. Those are pretty classic. I like those Boston jerseys. Now, Eddie and I actually had a big argument over which is the best Boston retro uniform. And the Boston retro uniform he liked is that stupid bear from the 1920s. The 1920s bear, yeah. The 1930s bear I like. I've been to Jacobs Field. Oh, Blue Jackets fan. Every Columbus Blue goes there or Florida. Oh, yeah. Hey, Columbus isn't that bad. We have a new one. Chris Geik is in the house. The Bears are all cute. Yeah, I say so. So that's a Brandon Carlo, 2022. Next up is a Alec Martinez, Vegas Golden Knights. And, Eddie, you don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. He fucked us up in the 2014 Stanley Cup final, double overtime goal that I still can't bring myself to watch, even though that I'm a Leaf fan. But yeah, the Rangers and all that. Oh my God, yeah, Alec Martinez. If memory serves me right, he scored in double overtime in Game 7 to sink the Blackhawks in the conference finals. I remember that. So yeah, I'm sorry, but this is all random. Like I didn't pick the set on purpose. All right. So here's a Coyote. Ow! Travis Boyd. Oh, it says he was a Leaf for half a year. I did not know this. So yeah, this is the 2023 Upper Deck Series 2. Travis Boyd with the Coyotes. Okay, an Oiler. Zach Hyman. Make all the jokes you want. Yeah, Zach Hyman. Fucking Leafs. He was so good for the Leafs. He was a 20-goal scorer. He was a decent player. Oh, man, I have ear hair going out the wazoo. Fuck. But anyway, Zach Hyman was good. And then he scores 27 goals with the Oilers. Oy. We should not have got rid of him. Leafs should not get rid of Zach Hyman. No matter what. And my buddy Bill Lang agrees with me. So anyway, next up is, whoopsies. Cutter, you knew you were going to do this. Jesperi Kotkaniemi of his Hurricane card. Of course, see, pronunciation is not my thing. Kotkaniemi. He scored the overtime goal that sent the Habs to the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals. Again, they took down Vegas. It was great for Canadian hockey fans because they saw a Canadian team in the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in 10 years. It was the Habs. And no, I did not cheer for the Habs. You don't really cheer. He's Finnish. Who cares? Oh, Eddie. Don't let me get to this. Don't start. Don't start. Anyway, here's the Capital. You have Eddie Kuznetsov of the Capitals. Kuznetsov, decent player. I mean, I think he's a one-team player too. Yeah, he has never played for anyone else in Washington. Here's a Ottawa Senator, Tomas Chabot. Now, I hate the Senators with everything in my body. My brother's a big Senators fan. I'm like, fuck. But anyway, Tomas Chabot, he's a great defenseman and all that. It'll be a matter of time before Ottawa freaking trades him before he has peaked. Like Eric Carlson, EK65. Yeah, Tomas Chabot's a pretty good defenseman. I admit. He's my favorite Ottawa Senator. There comes another Ranger. His name is Capo Caco. I'm cuckoo for Caco Pops. Yep, Capo Caco in his third year card. All that, yep. 7 goals, 11 assists in 43 games. It's a Caco card. And man, the Blue Shirt Underground peeps are just crapping on this guy. Like, crapping. So, yeah, so Capo Caco. Oh, boy. Yeah, if you are on the fly on the wall of the Blue Shirt Underground room, Facebook room, you know this is just disastrous. Capo Busto, yep. Oh yeah, Kuznetsov had the cocaine problems. Okay, Dawson Mercer. Decent rookie, shitty jersey. Like, these stupid New Jersey jerseys. Like, they have jersey on the front. Like, are they putting a spot that says jockstrap or knee pads, skate, helmet, all that? Yeah. Stupid design by the Devils. Stupid design. Another Dallas Star, JB Ben. Oh yeah, JB Ben. Of course, JB Ben did that stupid move at Game 4 against Vegas. I mean, what the hell was he do? Or Game 3, was it? Game 3, yeah, that's right, because he came back for Game 6. But what the hell was that? You hit the guy, Chandler Stevenson, and then you cross-check him 2 minutes into the game? What the hell did Stevenson do? Stupid move. Stupid move. JB Ben. Okay. Noah Hennepin of the Flames. You went to Carolina, now Calgary. Decent player and all that. Noah Hennepin. Here's another Vegas Golden Knight. Nicola Waugh. Oh. Up here. Oh, I have a French card. I forgot they made French cards. How did a French language card get on me? Okay, I'll show you what it is. Yep. You see in French? Yeah, so Nicolas Waugh. Yeah, I think he was a bust or something. Yeah. I know. You need a place to race this stick. Okay, here's another capital. Lars Eller. Why did I call him Lance? Lars Eller, decent with the Habs. I can't remember how many overtime goals he had for the Habs, but yeah, Lars Eller sucks. Here's a Penguin. Teddy Bluger. It's not Lex Luger, it's Teddy Bluger. Decent guy, I think. Okay, next. Tampa Bay's Nikita Kucherov. Kucherov has been a fantastic player and all that. Scoring all those points and all that. Yeah, Kucherov is going to be Tampa's star player. And I think that he's going to probably be better than LeCavier and Brad Rittich. That's saying a lot. I don't know. French are worth more. Well, Well, they won't be worth that much if you're in Quebec. Like, yeah, Lawrence Froh. I can't pronounce it. Sorry, Clee, baseball fan. Yep, Lawrence Froh. And he actually was a practice squad member for the Montreal Alouettes, if I remember. They give me 2 Capo Cacos. Fucking knackered. This is supposed to be random, and they give me 2 of the same card? Fuck. I guess we're getting rejects. Oh, fuck. Another Dawson Mercer. Another JB Ben. I think I've been the same 25 players. Oh. Yeah. Yes, Chris. The Nicolas Waugh one is French. Oh, here we go. Okay, Kokuniami. Okay, back to the normal players. Yeah, more toilet paper. Okay, so here we go. Dallas's Jacob Peterson. Okay, center from Linköping, Sweden. Jacob Peterson. Didn't really hear much about him in the playoffs. Here we go. Here's the Devils. Do the Dougie. What's that song? Do the Dougie. Do the Dougie. What's the dance move? I don't know. Do the Dougie. Yeah, Dougie Hamilton, who basically was good for Calgary and then Carolina. Now with the Devils from this. Now, Dougie Hamilton could have been a Leaf. Now, here's why. Dougie Hamilton could have been a Leaf. Now, He was drafted second overall in 2020, if memory serves me right. No, 2010, Jeff. 2010. And the Leafs would have had the first round pick to get Dougie Hamilton, but that was one of the picks that the Leafs traded to Boston. One of the 2 first rounders that the Leafs traded for to get Phil Kessel from the Bruins. So yeah, so the Leafs could have had Dougie Hamilton. All right. Here's a Leaf. TJ Brody. TJ Brody. Yeah. The best thing coming from Calgary since Doug Gilmour. Now, funny thing is, as today, they actually announced that Brad Trefig, or however you pronounce his name, is our new general manager in Toronto. I'm like, this guy ruined Calgary. He traded away Kachuk for Huberdeau. Are you crazy? We have him now. Oh yeah. What kind of player is TJ Brody? A defenseman. Here's my man. And the first, let me clear my throat. Kitchener! That's right. Former Kitchener Ranger John Gibson. The greatest goalie, the greatest former Kitchener Ranger goalie in NHL history. Well, you could say Don Edwards, you could say Steve Mason, but no. Mike Torquia didn't even make it through. But yeah, John freaking Gibson. The guy I always put on my fantasy picks because he's a former Kitchener Ranger. But yeah, he's third on Anaheim's goalie list. I guess Hey Bear and not Brett Skalov, Shiger are 1-2. Oh well, that's okay. What kind of physical, offensive? Can't he be both? Anyway, here we go. Here's another Coyote. Shane Gostisbehere or Ghost Bear. Man, I really want a Ghost Bear plushie so much. Like a teddy bear, Ghost Bear. But I'm 38 freaking years old. I can't have that. So yeah, Ghost Bear. Yeah, well, the Ducks were the worst team in the NHL, and they could have had Connor Bedard, but no, it was Chicago. I knew he was going to go to Chicago because, like, frig, you're potentially going to lose Taze. You lost Patrick Kane in a trade to the Rangers. Chicago needs to rebuild, and Buttman likes to do this stuff. Okay, here's a flyer in that weird third jersey with the numbers being so big it hurts. Cam Atkinson. Yep. Here's a good former Columbus Blue Jacket Clee. Cam Atkinson. Sorry about the noise. I was doing video editing in the background, and that video just finished. Cam Atkinson. Yeah. Better Blue Jacket. All right. Here's a goalie. Craig Anderson. This guy, I know you mentioned Clee baseball fan about players before the lockout. Yeah, Craig Anderson, I think, played in the NHL before the lockout because it was born in 1981. So he's 42 years old. Wow. And he's still playing in the NHL. Yeah, over 300 wins. Ottawa Senators icon. He's an Ottawa Senators icon. I think Ottawa's best goalie ever. Patrick Lalime doesn't hold a candle to this guy. Yeah, Craig Anderson, great guy. His wife survived cancer. So, yeah, Craig Anderson's fantastic and all of that. Anderson just retired, Chowderhead. Well, fuck. The season's not over yet. Okay, another Zach Hyman. Another Kokimiemi. Another Dougie Hamilton. I thought I would be getting 50 players. Brody, Peter, and... Oh, okay, here. New guy. Okay, Alex Pietrangelo. Another Vegas Golden Knight. Because Vegas is playing Florida in the final on Saturday. It starts. And yes, I am picking Vegas in 6 games over Florida. I cannot have Florida win, especially after taking out the Leafs in the second round. So, okay, so Pietrangelo, great player. St. Louis gave up a lot to get rid of him. But yeah, big mistake, St. Louis. Okay, so I'm going to give you a trivia question. Okay, so here's the trivia question. I mentioned about Florida beating the Leafs in the playoffs and all that. When was the last time a team beat the Leafs in the playoffs and won the Stanley Cup? The answer will shock you. And I did my research for that. So I will write that in the chat room. I will write that in the chat. I gotta get my keyboard. Here we go. All right. So when was the last time a team who defeated the Leafs in the playoffs went on to win the cup? That should keep you guys occupied. All right. So here's an. Okay, now we're in the 2022 SP Upper Deck Authentic Hockey. Roman Josi, great player for Nashville. I think he retired, but yeah, Nashville icon. Jakub Voracek, there you go, Cleve. Another a Columbus Blue Jacket, this time in a Columbus jersey. Voracek, although he was with the Flyers. Yeah, he was with the Flyers, and then he went. This is before he started his career with Columbus, like the 2022 Authentic cards. So yeah, Voracek. When was the last time? When was the last time? The year, Geik. The year. Anyway, so here's another Islander. Josh Bailey. Decent player, I guess. Yeah, Voracek's retired. Okay. Josh Bailey. Anders Lee of the Cupcakes. So another cupcake. Anders Lee. I think he's retired. I hope he's retired. Chris Letang of Pittsburgh. This guy amazing. Yeah, he plays for the Penguins, which kind of pisses off the Ranger and Leaf fan base. But here's the thing about Chris Letang. Guy has gone through 2 strokes. 2 freaking strokes. He's still playing hockey, and he's still in good condition. Like, the odds of you getting a second stroke when you go through a first stroke is high, but this guy's gone through 2 strokes and he's still playing hockey. That's just amazing and all that. All right, so, okay, let's switch this. All right. Okay, here's a Shark. Thomas Hertl of the Sharks. This is back to the 2022-23 Upper Deck Series 2. So Hertl, the Turtle, as I call him, 30-goal season in 2022. Now, here's the thing about Hertl is that he scored that famous between the legs goal that actually sent Martin Biron into retirement early in the 2013-14 season. Oh, why did I do that? Sorry, I flipped him the wrong way. Sorry, I flipped him the wrong way. I was supposed to put him to the right. Yeah, Thomas Hertl retired Marty Biron with that 4th goal of the game in which between the legs and all that, and Biron retired. So, yeah. You sound like Joey Wagner praising Letang. Oh, God, no. Joey Wagner would be shitting his pants talking about Chris Letang. I'm only praising Letang because he survived 2 strokes and he's still playing hockey. Can you imagine? Anyway, here we go. Quinton Byfield, the number 2 overall pick in 2020. Quinton Byfield. He's done pretty well for the Kings in the 2023 season. But yeah, Quinton Byfield. Yeah, he'll be a good start. And he's good for the Black community. All right, here's another Nashville player. Here's a Nashville player, Yakov Trenin. I didn't know this guy existed. Yakov Trenin actually exists. Huh, what a name. Yakov Trenin. And he scored 17 goals for the Predators in 2022. Wow. Yep. You have Joe Carter in the background. Indeedy do. Indeedy do. Give you a... Oh, get out of the way. Indeedy do. Yep, so indeed he do, Cleve. I do have Joe Carter. He's in a Blue Jay outfit, but yeah, he's my favorite Blue Jay of the 93 team. Yep. Sandy Elmore and Carlos Viagra. Did he? I know Carter was traded. Sure? Okay, hang on a sec. The Joe Carter move. Yeah, I remember. Carter was a Cub. Was he a Cub? Yeah. Yeah, Joe Carter was a Cub and then went to Cleveland, and then Cleveland sent Rick Sutcliffe to the Cubs, if memory serves me right, in '84. And then Carter was traded to San Diego, to get Sandy Elmore Jr. Oh, Carlos Viagra was part of that trade too? I knew about Elmore Jr. and all that, but yeah, that's right. And then Carter was traded from San Diego to Toronto in that famous 4-player trade that actually was a win-win trade because it brought the Blue Jays traded Fred McGriff and Tony Fernandez to San Diego for Carter and Robbie Alomar, and it was a win-win trade for both. Although that the Jays would get Fernandez back in '93 from the Mets for Darren Jackson. All right. Anyway, here's Peyton Krebs, Mr. Krebs. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under Buffalo? Peyton Krebs. So Mr. Krabs, or Peyton Krebs, as you will. Yeah, traded to Buffalo. Vegas traded him to Buffalo early. I think that was for Eichel, wasn't it? Yeah, and Krebs is now there and all that. Viagra's a Met. I don't remember him as a Met. Anyway, here's Matt Waugh of the LA Kings. Matt Waugh, R-O-Y. Or Matt Roy. Well, he was born in Michigan, in Detroit. So Matt Roy. Lars Eller again. Teddy Bluger again. Kucherov again. Hi. Oh, here's history. This is the first Seattle Kraken card I have. And it's Adam Larson, who was a gigantic bust with the Devils. And then he went to the Oilers, who basically paid a ransom for Adam Larson, and it didn't work out. And now he went to Seattle. So Adam Larson's the first Seattle Kraken card I have. Awesome. And the final card of the set is Josh Norris. So Josh Norris, decent play for the center. Yep, traded for Taylor Hall. Mets traded Jeff Kent to the Indians for Viagra. No. Mets didn't trade Jeff Kent to the... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, right. I was thinking Mets, Blue Jays. That's right. The Jays traded Jeff Kent to the Mets for David Cone. That's right. August 31st, 1992. Okay, that's right. And then Kent got traded to Cleveland. I thought Kent was sent to San Francisco at first. No, that makes sense. I think Cleveland shipped him to San Francisco for Matt Williams, right? No, in a Matt Williams trade. I can't remember. But I know Jeff Kent invigorated his career with the Giants in the 2000s. So, yeah. So that's that. Just take a little bit of a break because we got 3 more to go. Or do I have 3? Wow, I have 3 more to go. So, yeah, I'm just checking out some stuff and all that. Just gotta let me whistle. Mets gave up on him. Yeah, Jeff Kent was decent. I think Kent was basically the best player on the Mets in the mid-90s. I think, Eddie, you can help me out on that philosophy. But, yeah, Jeff Kent. Yeah, I mean... The Mets needed some power to trade David Cone away to the Jays. I bet. Well, I know you guys like Momo and Cleve baseball fan know that David Cone didn't start for the Mets. He was a Royal at first, and then the Royals traded him to the Mets for the one Ed Hearn, which was a stupid move by the Royals because they wanted a catcher named Ed Hearn. And Hearn was nothing. He was just the backup catcher of the 86 Mets behind Gary Carter, who the Expos should never have traded away. But stupid politics. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so let's go with this set. 50 more guys. All righty. Patience here because I got to break these stupid seals. Oy. Easter seals. I can't do seal sound. All right, so here we go. All right, here we are. Here we go. Jake Ottinger, the otter. Oh, I don't know how otters make sounds, but Jake Ottinger. Oh, this is a Texas card? This looks like an AHL card. 2022 AHL card. Okay. Well, I know Ottinger went on to play for the Dallas Stars, but yeah, kind of a rookie Jake Ottinger. Kind of like a rookie with the AHL card. I'll have to put that aside and try to sell it on the black market. I don't know. All right, here we go. So now more 2022 Upper Deck Extended Series cards. So here's Louis Erickson. Louis. Oh, that's all you know. I don't know the song. Louis Erickson as a coyote. Here's another Ranger guy. Barclay Goodrow. Goodrow winning 2 cups with Tampa Bay. The Rangers said, we want this guy. I got to take care. Well, I'm going to probably be on the air for more minutes, Skyke. So, yeah. Like, Eddie, I'll still be on the air probably in 20, 30 minutes. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's fine. You can still come back. Like, I'm not going to end it for probably 30 more minutes. Anyway, Barclay Goodrow. The Rangers just had to have him after winning 2 Stanley Cups. He's done decently, but not superstar-ish. All right. Oh, here's another Seattle Kraken. Vince Dunn. Done like dinner. So Vince Dunn, yeah, pretty good player. I think he's one of the best Kraken. Trevor Lewis of the Flames. He was an LA Kings icon from Salt Lake City, Utah. So Trevor Lewis in a Flames jersey. Never would have guessed. Okay, another Matt Roy. I got another Trenine. Oh, frig, I'm gonna get more doubles. I'm kidding. Oh, here's another thing. Nathan Bastian. Oh, he's from Kitchener. Nathan Bastian. But he didn't play for the Kitchener Rangers, I don't think, right? Or did he play for Kitchener? I think he did play for the Kitchener Rangers. Kitchener! So, yeah, so Nathan Bastian. Okay. Born Kitchener, Ontario. Good to know. Another Seattle. Logan O'Connor. So, Logan O'Connor of the Avalanche. Avalanche! Have a lunch. Have a dinner. Another Matt Roy card. Fuck, I have 3 Matt Roys. Here we go. Another Reimer card with the Sharks. Ay. Travis Konecny, a SP authentic card. Konecny, really? Konecny, really? Flyers, really? The Flyers? Okay, so more AHL cards here. Liam Foudy of the Cleveland Lake Monsters, that are the Colorado Farm Club. Liam Foudy, Bay of Fundy. Ty Running. Oh, here's a Hartford Whaler. Hartford Wolfpack / New York Ranger. Ty Running. 5'9". I think Ty Running's taller than. No, Cliff Running was 5'9" too. Ty Running. Oh, that Foodie. Who's a Foodie? Cleveland baseball fan. Anyway, so Ty Running. Yep. Ty Running. That's part from Hartford. Here's another Vegas Golden Knight. Mark Stone, who Ottawa really valued and then traded him to Vegas, and he started picking up the slack for Vegas. Mark Stone. Pretty good. Oh, Foodie for Foudy. Okay, right. All right, more AHL cards. Rochester's Matej Pekar. Heard a card called Matej Pekar. Here's another Hartford Wolfpack. Johnny Brodzinski. 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 Another San Jose's minor league team. Ryan Merkley. Okay. Here comes more 2022 Upper Deck Series 2. Nikolai Ayers of the Jets. 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 So Nikolai Ayers. Hampus Lundholm of the Anaheim Ducks. Hampus. Christmas Hampus. Another Vegas Golden Knight. Matthias Janmark. I'm actually shocked that I got more Vegas cards than Florida cards. I don't think I have a Florida card. Anyway, Sven Barchi, when he was with the Golden Knights. Sven Barchi. I don't know if he's still there, but Sven Barchi. There. Archie Comics. Here's a happened. David Savard from St. Hyacinthe, Quebec. He was a Columbus Blue Jacket fan. Like, Clee baseball fan, you'll love this guy because David Savard, Blue Jackets. Yeah, Blue Jackets player for a while. David Savard. Here's a Leaf. Andre Case, or Casse. You're on the case, Andre. Yeah, for the Ducks and the Bruins, and then the Leafs just had to have him. And he's been, I don't think he still plays for us. Oh, no, he does still play for the Leafs. Here's another Predator. Eric Holla. Make him holla. Holla. So Eric Holla doing his job as a Predator. Okay, here's another 2021 Upper Deck. Bobby Ryan as a Red Wing. I still don't see it. Okay, like Bobby Ryan as a Duck. Cool. Because Bobby Ryan was part of that famous 2003 NHL draft. And then, You know, he went to Ottawa and all of that. So Bobby Wright is a Red Wing. Just can't see it. Here's another Predator. Mark Baracki. Baracki? Yeah, Baracki. Ottawa gave up on him too early, but yeah. Baracki. Here's a Jet in their weird Stadium Series Jet jerseys. Mark Scheifele from Kitchener. That's right. Great beard on Savard. Good player for them. Yeah. Calder Cup. Yeah, I don't really watch the Calder Cup a lot. So yeah, so Mark Scheifele. Oh, sorry, that's the All-Star Weekend jerseys, not the Stadium Series jerseys. Shit. Sorry about that. Yeah, Mark Scheifele, you know, gotta love him. He's Kitchener Ranger. No, he's not a former Kitchener Ranger. He's a Kitchener born player, but he played for Barrie. I don't have a problem with Barrie in the OHL. I don't, but London, I do. All right, so here we go. Here's some more CHL cards from the Canadian Hockey League. Ole Bookfium Ficom from Mississauga. So from Mississauga. Jacob Brook, Regina. So Jacob Brook. Jacob Melanson for the Arcade Bathurst Titan. So Acadia Bathurst. Yeah, 2016 Calder Cup won by Cleveland's AHL team. That's the Colorado Farm Club. So I had to go. Precursors for Cavaliers, Titans, and Indians going to Game 7. Oh, don't remind me about the Cavaliers title. Do you know how pissed off I was, Cleveland baseball fan, when the stupid Cavaliers won the title against the Golden State Warriors? Because Draymond Green just had to get that stupid technical, boot himself out of Game 5 of the finals, and that ruins Golden State's momentum. Team went 73-9, and they couldn't finish the job. Pathetic. But every sport, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, the most regular season wins in a season, they all failed to win the title. You got yourself baseball, you got the 116-win Seattle Mariners of 2001, well, / the Cubs of 1906. You got the Pats' perfect regular season in 2007, of course. As a Patriots fan, that just makes me cringe. Basketball, like the 2016 Golden State Warriors, and hockey. Now you have the 2022-23 Bruins, 65 regular season wins. They could have won the playoff series against the Panthers. Like, honestly, was first year they were Columbus's farm team. Really? I thought Cleveland was almost always Colorado's farm club. I remember in the 2010s playing NHL 14 and Lake Erie Monsters for Colorado's club. Maybe they changed. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, Owen Sounds, Servek Petrovsky, Barry's Bo Aki, Seattle's Jordan Gustafson. I don't know if he's playing for the Seattle Thunderbirds. I know Seattle's in the Memorial Cup, but yeah, I can't remember. Moncton's Jacob Stewart. He was decent. London Knight. Sorry, I had to speak. Ruslan Gasisov. Yeah, but then switched. Okay. So when I said Liam Foodie, I guess it makes sense geographically. Right. Sorry about that. And another CHL card from Prince George, Craig Armstrong. So Craig Armstrong, Prince George. You got yourself Marc-Olivier Baudry from Drummondville. In Drummondville. So Baudry. Okay, back to the NHL. No, sorry. Yeah, let's go to NHL players. Okay, so Matthew Barzal, another member of in the St. Louis jerseys. Matthew Barzal, Cupcake, and all that. Can't like that guy. Just can't. All right. Derek Grant of the Anaheim Ducks. I thought he was a famous lacrosse player because I know about the Grant family in lacrosse, in Major League Lacrosse and all that. But yeah, so the worst. So Cleveland baseball fan says the worst was in the early 2000s when the Barons were here and they were the San Jose affiliates because one of the Gunn brothers who owned the Caps was a part owner of the Sharks. that's a very interesting story about the Guns and getting the NHL. Now, I don't know, Cleveland baseball fan, if you remember, but the Guns actually, in 1991, wanted to bring, no, 1990, sorry, wanted to bring the Minnesota North Stars. They were part owners of the North Stars. They wanted to move that team to San Jose, to the Golden Triangle, whatever you freaking want to call it. Want to move it to the West Coast. And the NHL said no, and then they had Howard Baldwin, or was it Morris Baldwin? Can't remember. I know it's Howard Baldwin take control of the North Stars, but the NHL said to the Guns, you can have an expansion team in San Jose, like San Jose / San Francisco, and all that. So you give up your shares in the North Stars, you can have the franchise in San Francisco. They agreed. So the Guns did that. And then what was funny was that the Sharks took part in the expansion draft, but so did the Minnesota North Stars. The Sharks were allowed to draft players from the North Stars organization, and then both the Sharks and the North Stars would participate in the expansion draft, which was kind of awkward. And the funny thing is, the North Stars went to the 91 Stanley Cup Finals. They shocked the world. I think one of the greatest Cinderella stories of all time. The 91 North Stars got lucky because they were supposed to play four teams in each division make the playoffs, like a divisional playoffs, kind of like a precursor of what we go through today. But the simple fact is, because the Leafs sucked so badly in 91, they got to the playoffs. The North Stars shocked the Hawks in the first round, who were the President's Trophy winning team. They shocked the St. Louis Blues, who were only 1 point behind Chicago in the standings. And they shocked the Edmonton Oilers, the defending Stanley Cup champions, to get to the finals, take a 2-1 series lead against the Penguins. And all of a sudden, it always was one of the biggest Cinderella Cup wins of all time, but the Penguins won the last 3 games, including 8-0 in Game 6. And also, Cleveland baseball fan, if I remember correctly, the Guns actually owned the Cleveland Barons, like the NHL franchise in the 70s and all that, but they put the team in Richfield, which was like the middle of freaking nowhere. Anyway, back to the cards. Okay, so got Chris Tanev as a Flame. Sacrilege, because he's always going to be a Canuck. Michael Raffle of the Dallas Stars. Baby Beluga. Sorry, it's a Canadian joke. Raffle. Oh, here's a New York Ranger. Ryan Reeves. Oh, man. Geik, I wish you were here in the studio. I got a Ryan Reeves Ranger card. Oh, man. The hate this guy has. The hate. And we freaking got rid of him. We got rid of the best enforcer for the New York Rangers in God knows how many years, and we freaking got rid of him. Pathetic. There, I said it. All right, so you got Denton Heinen. Denton Heinen of the Penguins. Denton Heinen. Again, these are 2022 Upper Deck extension cards. Louis Erickson of the Coyotes. Oh, we got that. Goudreau. Oh, here's a Arthur Kaleyev from Uzbekistan. I can't remember if he's the first player from Uzbekistan to be in the NHL. I know Kazakhstan has had a player, and like Ukraine and Belarus, but Uzbekistan. I think Uzbekistan is known for their weightlifters, but Kaleyev, yeah, that's a weird way. Arthur Kaleyev, okay. Shark Ryan Desingo. Desingo. Here's a Florida Panther. Sam Reinhart. Buffalo icon, and then he went to the Panthers. Sam Reinhart, first Panther card I got. And no, I actually had no preference. Shit. I've been going through an hour. Sorry. So yeah, so when I look at the package, I looked at the 2 player cards, like the front and back, and say, who do I not have in my sets? So anyway, yeah. And Ian Cole of the Carolina Hurricanes. Here I am. Fuck you, Carolina Hurricanes. All right, so that's 2. It's 2 down. Man, I can't believe it. I'm at the 1 hour mark. My card tower. Sorry, off to the side. I'm keeping the hockey cards. It's not that easy though. So yeah, I'm just tab is easier. Oh, that stupid mouse, stupid cursor. Yeah, so I'm just checking a few things first and foremost. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time. I need to cool off. Can't believe I've been on the air for 1 hour. You know, so just to let you guys know that if you look at the Cutter Historical YouTube channel has many series. I talk about Degrassi. I talk about sports catastrophe, famous events and birthday boys/girls. PC gaming like Second and 10 for football. Basketball, I don't really have a PC game for basketball, but that's more for the PS5. Baseball, that's Out of the Park 22. Clean baseball fan loves Out of the Park baseball fan, baseball like myself. And I know Al Red Sox fan likes that series, so I do OTP 22. And for hockey, well, not really much on the PC hockey. Like Franchise Hockey Manager is great. I'll do some stuff with that in the near future. But of course, I do soccer too, like classic soccer, great game. You can pick up World Cup teams from the past and all that. You can even pick up European legend teams, like the 1950s Real Madrid teams and all that. So I'm doing shit with them. Yeah. So, yeah. Stratomatic. Yeah. I think I'm a subscriber to your channel, right, Clay Baseball Fan? I think so. Can't remember. But yeah. Oh, the cards are falling. Shite. Sorry about that. Hang on 1 minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to put them down. I'm going to have to put them down in an area because of the simple fact that they're going to tip over and wreck things. And I have my phone nearby. Okay. So I'm just going to eat for a few minutes. I'm just going to eat a burger because I haven't eaten in a little bit. Single cheeseburger. That is really. One sec. I forgot to take my Pepsid. Yeah, I gotta take Pepsid because I got stomach problems. Forgot to eat that. Yeah. Yeah, I got 2 more packs left, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, a lot of people will probably be thinking, how do you have time for this? Like, don't you have other projects? Well, kind of, I do, but, I purposely set this time up because I'm by myself, and, I have no background noise to worry about. Well, truth be told, is I share this house with somebody, and she's not here. Like my aunt, she's not here. She's at a living room group thing with her living room group, like the group of support people. So she's not here. So that's why I'm doing this live, like without her background noise. Man, I wish I had more than one person. Because I could do like a lot of back and forth. So nobody freaking decided to try to attend that, try to deal with that question. I mean, it's not the St. Louis Blues. No, when? Oh, sorry. No, what are you talking about? Yeah, so not necessarily the team. Yeah, so I just wish people like played along with it. Like fuck. Okay. Excuse me. All right, back to the cards. Back to the cards. Yeah, I can't remember. I think I've only had like 2 or 3 videos on my kind of historical channel that passed the 1 hour 5 minute mark, but mostly for Degrassi stuff. So yeah, so like if you're not into Degrassi stuff, then you're basically, I don't know how long I can go on a tangent and all that. But let me remind you that this is the first time I'm live streaming on YouTube. Like usually when I do videos, I just do the videos based off of my webcam and like Wondershare video editing, and then I edit that and then put it up. Okay. All right, here we go. First card of the 2022 Upper Deck Series 2, and this thing is Bowen Byram, who Colorado basically wanted. He was the 4th overall pick in 2019, and he's slowly but surely getting into the Avalanche lineup. I cheated and found the year. I cheated and found the year. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, people probably weren't going to play along. You might as well just put it in the chat room. I don't care. Rocco Grimaldi from Anaheim, California. Grimaldi, a Nashville Predator. Rocco, 1975 Flyers. Wrong, Cleve. Wrong. Yes, the 75 Flyers beat the Leafs in the playoffs, but no, that was not the last time. It was more recent than that. It was not in the 20th century. It was in the 21st century. So that should give you a bit of a hint. It was not in the previous century. It's in this century. Anyway, okay, so Sabres, Ari Joki Harju. All right, Choki Harju. Weird name. All right, Dustin Brown of the LA Kings. I can't believe it. Yeah, this is another one of the players you're talking about, Cleve baseball fan, like who played before the lockout. Dustin Brown played 31 games in his rookie campaign in 2004, before the lockout. Dustin Brown's still around, from Ithaca, New York. He played for the Guelph Storm. I remember that. As a Kitchener Ranger fan, I know Dustin Brown. Man, he played over 1,200 games for the Kings. Icon. Fucking icon. Andrew Mangiapane, when he was at Calgary. I can't remember who got him, but I don't think Mangiapane plays for Calgary anymore. But Mangiapane, I think I need to stand up a little bit more so that you can see the cards better. All right, so Brock Nelson of the Cupcakes. Brock Nelson, so lifelong New York Islander for time being. Here's a Columbus Blue Jacket, Cleve. Patrick Laine, who should never have been a Columbus Blue Jacket in the first place. Like the Jets, he was an icon for the Jets, but I think he won and complained too many times, and the Jets decided to get rid of him to Columbus. Brutal mistake. I think Patrick Laine could have done so much better if he was in a Jets uniform for the rest of his life. Jake Gardner for relief. You know, Gardner basically was run out of town by the Leaf fans and all that, because Jake Gardner made critical mistakes in both the 2018 and 2019 playoff series against the Bruins, like Leafs Bruins, and basically Leaf fans chased him out of town. So yeah, Ilya Lyubushkin. Aha! There you go, Cleveland baseball fan. There you go. The 2000 Devils. Jason Arna is relevant. That's right. The 2000 New Jersey Devils was the last time the Leafs lost to a future Cup champion. Now I know you'll be thinking 2019 Bruins. No, the champions, not the finalists, because there have been plenty of finalists. So stay tuned after I finish this set of cards, and then I'll run down why it's 2000 Devils and not anyone else. Like, I'll explain myself. Okay? All right, here's the Seattle goalie, Chris Driedger. Driedger. Yeah, Driedger. The Panther for the Panthers organization, but Driedger is the Seattle goalie. Well, it's Grubauer, but yeah. Quinn Hughes as a Canuck, part of the Hughes set with Jack, and there's another Hughes coming, right? Jack Hughes, Quinn Hughes. I know Quinn went to the Devils. There's another Hughes. Someone help me out, please. Here's another Senator Connor Brown, who was a Leaf, and then they traded him. He had a 20-goal season with the Leafs in 2017. Did not know that. So Connor Brown, I think the Leafs didn't need Connor Brown. Here's Dallas star Johnny Klingberg. So John Klingberg, great player for the Dallas Stars. Kings, Anze Kopitar, the captain from Slovenia. Not Slovakia, Slovenia. Lifelong King. Over 1,000 points as a LA King. Yeah, Kopitar is a legend. I think, who else has had 1,000 points in a Kings uniform? Luke Robitaille and Dave Taylor come to mind. Gretzky, I don't think ever did. I don't think Gretzky hit 1,000 points as a King. All right, goalie Cam Talbot. Oh, Ranger fans will remember Cam Talbot and how good he was a backup for Henrik Lundqvist. And then basically he ran out of luck. He went to the Oil Drops and then Edmonton, and then went to Philly for half a season, then went to Calgary. Now he's from Minnesota. Cam Talbot, Ghostbuster, as he is. Cam Talbot, decent player. The Rangers should not have gotten rid of him. Okay, here's our All-Star card, Chris Kreider. Columbus has lost to Cup finalists or Cup champion in all but one of their playoff appearances. Wow. Did not know that. So, yeah, here's Chris Kreider in his All-Star jersey. Easy Kreider for the New York Rangers. Easy Kreider. Avalanche card, Brandon Saad. So, Saad, he was a Blackhawk and then went to the Avalanche. Okay, here's some OPGs from 2019. Sam Reinhart as a Sabre. Well, because I already have a Sam Reinhart, I have to toss it. And Oscar Klefbom, the immortal Oscar Klefbom in an OPG. Okay. Okay, back to the 2021 Upper Deck Extended Series. Mark Scheifele, I already have him. So he's off the board. Chris Letang in an All-Star outfit. Got to dump him off. Here's a Panther. Carter Verhaeghe, the guy who sunk the Bruins in Game 7 in overtime. Carter Verhaeghe. He played for Tampa? Oh, wow. So his rookie season was with Tampa. And then he went to the Florida Panthers. All right. The 2021 Upper Deck Extended Series. Cool. So Verhaeghe, yeah, he sunk the Bruins just a few months ago. Jacob Slavin in the All-Star jersey for Carolina. Jacob Slavin. Zach Kassian. So Zach Kassian, decent player for the Oilers. In these orange jerseys. Sam Steele, what a name. Sam Steele. You didn't think that would be a hockey name, but it is. Sam Steele. Yep. So, Red Wings, Devils, Tampa. Oh, the team that Capitals. Did you get the Capitals name from me? Because I kind of got it from everyone else. Okay, here's another Nashville Predator. Dante Fabro. I keep thinking he played for Kitchener, but no, I don't think Fabro did. No, I'm thinking Fabry, not Fabro. Fabro Rocher. Owen Tippett, another Panther. Owen Tippett. Tip it in the net, buddy. So yeah, Owen Tippett. Okay. Oh, I got some scorecards from 1990. I've got some scores in here. Okay, so first one. First one is Dirk Graham. Oops, I should show that. Dirk Graham. Now these scorecards in Canada, they are in both French and English, as you can see. So yeah, so Dirk Graham. Yeah, I remember him. Blackhawks team captain, 92, game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals, hat trick in the first period, but they still lost. Bob Carpenter. Yeah. Who? Bob Carpenter was a Ranger. Yeah, Washington. He was a legend for Washington, and then he got traded to the Rangers. No, he got traded to Minnesota, then the Rangers. Can't remember Bobby Carpenter's Ranger story. But now, of course, this is the 1990 card. But the 1991 season, he injured himself in a career-ending accident at the Montreal Forum. I remember those. A stopper card of Bill Ranford. A banger card of Cam Lee. A shadow card of Esa Tikkanen. Here we go. The Little Ball of Hate. Pat Verbeek in a Hartford Whalers jersey. Pat Verbeek was a pretty good player and all that. He led his team in golden penalty minutes a lot. Brian Bellows. There we go. Kitchener. Yeah, Kitchener Ranger. Second overall in 1982. Wow. So yeah, Brian Bellows, Kitchener Rangers. Yeah, I remember him. Brian Bellows. Yeah. This is when he scored 55 goals in the 1990 season to put up 277 goals in his NHL career. At the time, remember, this is 1990. So yeah, great guy. Bertie Nichols. Ranger fans, Bertie Nichols. Remember when the Kings traded him to the Rangers for Tobias Sandstrom? And he was just iconic and all that. I gotta remember. Yeah, Bertie Nichols was actually named to the Campbell Conference, or the Western Conference, as now known as All-Star team in 1990. But yeah, he got traded to the Rangers, so he was technically a member of the Wales/Eastern Conference, but they let him play for the West. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, we got a few cards from the OPG 2022. Danny DeKaiser. DeKaiser. Sorry, Franz Brackenbaum. This is the only Kaiser I know. So Danny DeKaiser. Oh, I actually have to check. I have to actually do something first. Shit. Sorry about that. I gotta do something for my mobile game. I gotta claim some shit. I have to claim shit. Yeah. I have to claim some stuff. I'm not gonna play that. Yes, server maintenance starts. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm just trying to do multitask here. Here we go. Yeah, because of everything. All right, so yeah, just put my phone off to the side for now. Don't worry, it's on a pillow. Okay, so and the next OPG is Sean Walker of the LA Kings. So Sean Walker. All right. Back to more 2022 Upper Deck Series 2. Neil Pionk. Yeah, former Ranger. Didn't do much with the Rangers. I think the Ranger fans just wanted him gone, and the Jets got him. Well, I think there was a trade for Trouba. Remember, it was a trade. Anyway, here's another Seattle card. Jordan Eberle. Great player for the Oilers, but man, in a Seattle outfit, boy, that just sucks. Yeah, Jordan Eberle. Now, in Canada, he's more famous because of his World Junior exploits that got him the record for most goals by a Canadian in the World Juniors in history. But 2009, when Canada was up against Russia, he somehow scored the game-tying goal with like 5 seconds left in the semifinals against Russia to fuck up the Russians. Oh, here's another Ranger. Mika Zibanejad. Oh, yeah, Mika Zibanejad. Beautiful. When the Senators traded him to the Rangers for Derek Brassard, I was pissed off because Derek Brassard was my favorite. Oh, crap. Nobody wants to watch anymore. I'm still going to do the stream because obviously you'll be probably watching the end of it. And I know that people will probably just watch the end of it. So, yeah. So, I guess with nobody actually watching right now, I could just speed through. Okay, so Brady Shea of the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay, so now we're at 2023 on projectors. When Brady Shea, the Rangers should not get rid of him, especially the Carolina. Stuart Skinner in his Oilers jersey. Stuart Skinner was a big surprise for the Oilers this past season, usurping Jack Campbell in net. Another goalie, Anthony Stolarz of the Ducks. I feel so bad for him playing on the worst team in the NHL. Tanner Chanot, who Tampa basically gave 5 draft picks to Nashville for, and it didn't work out that way. Ryan Johansson of the Predators. Another Joki Harju. John Dursey from Mississauga. So, yeah, Dursey. That's a weird name. I keep getting the weird names nowadays. Lucas Raymond of the Red Wings. Pretty good player. Lucas Raymond. Vasily Podkolzin of the Canucks. So he's not going back to Russia unlike some chicken named Vitaly Krasov. And Philip Khrushchev. So Khrushchev there. All right, so that's 3 now, 1 to go. Hang tight. I just have to drink. Okay, I want to get this done in 9 minutes. So bear with me. I'm going to get this done in 9 minutes. It's my goal to finish this by the 1:30 mark. Stupid thing. So yeah, so as I said, I had 222 subscribers. So I got 4 of the 50 packs and then half of 1 pack. All right, so Jonathan Marchessault of the Vegas Golden Knights. That's why I kind of picked that deck, because of Marchessault being for the finals in Vegas. More AHL cards. Zach Bigar for Arcade Battlehost. Luca Delbelbulas from Mississauga. Delbelbulas? Man, that's a mouthful. Ravis Ansons for St. John. Well, he was traded from Bay Como to St. John. Ansons. Owen Sounds, Denny Gore. Goalie Jasper Figman for Vancouver. Played for AK, but is WHL. Logan Cunningham of the Spokane Chiefs. So Logan Cunningham. Logan Stankoven of Kamloops. I don't think he plays for Kamloops anymore. But Stankoven, yeah, I know Kamloops is hosting the Memorial Cup nowadays. Okay, another CHL card. Alex Doucette for Val d'Or or Gold Valley. Ty Voigt of the Sarnia Sting. CHL card of Evan Burrows of Ohio State. Owen Sound, OS. Okay, back to the NHL. Canvas card of Alex DeBrincat, 2021. The Bearcat, DeBrincat. Jeremy Luson, another Seattle Kraken. So Luson doing his job. I should hold this in a different way. Alex Gogolowski for the Minnesota Wild. Penguins, Stars, Coyotes. He was all over the place. Now he's in Minnesota. Gogolowski. Jujhar Carrera, the star of the Punjab hockey scene. Kira. I think it's Punjab. Yanni Gord, Seattle. Tampa had him as 20 goal scorer, and Gord has not disappointed in a Seattle outfit. I don't know why I say outfit and all that. You must think I'm kind of nuts. Nolan Patrick of the Vegas Golden Knights. He was a Philly star, and then he went to Vegas. So Nolan Patrick. Ty Smith of the Devils. So Ty Smith. Travis Konecny. I think I had a Konecny card, right? Yeah, I had a Konecny card. Mario Ferraro of San Jose. Ferraro. Not Ray Ferraro's illegitimate son. Slava Namestnikov of the Detroit Red Wings. Namestnikov. You know, he was a Tampa star. And then the Rangers had him for a little bit. Didn't really do well. Named Stinkoff. The Ranger fans called him. And then he was traded to Ottawa, then to Colorado. And now he's Red Wings. So Namestnikov. Cal Peterson. I already have him. Josh Norris. I think I have him, right? Yep. Mark Scheifele. Matt Nieto of the San Jose Sharks. I don't have him. So Nieto for the San Jose Sharks. Johan Larsson for the Coyotes. Yeah, that's right. I don't have a Johan Larsson. Andre Burakovsky for the Avalanche. Aaron Ekblad of the Panthers. Panthers icon. Can't deny it. Jonas Corposalo. Have him. Jesper Fast of Carolina. Ranger fans want Jesper Fast so badly. Yeah, right. Like he's coming back to New York. Alex Barabanov. He wasn't Leaf. But anyway, yeah. Barabanov. Speaking of Leafs, Ilya Mikheyev. So there's a Mikheyev card for the Leafs. Dmitry Orlov of the Capitals. So Dmitry Orlov. Sean Couturier of the Flyers. Lifelong Flyer. Vince Dunn. Do I have Vince Dunn? Oh, yeah, I have Vince Dunn. Oh, here's another AHL card. Harvey Pinard for the Montreal Farm System. Harvey Pinard. I thought when they said Harvey Pinard, they were talking about that was his name. I didn't know that was his last name, hyphenated. Colin Delia with the Chicago Farm Club. I know he's played for the Blackhawks, and I think he's their new number 1. Darren Helm of the Colorado Avalanche, still 2022 Upper Deck extended. So Darren Helm, Red Wings, icon, and then he went to Colorado. Kind of sacrilege. Scott Wedgwood of the Coyotes. Man, he's had some weird years and all that. This card set 22 card says he's played 3 NHL seasons, 2016, 2018, and 2021. Weird. Okay. Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Sacrilege. He's not in a Coyotes uniform. He's in a Canucks outfit. Dryden Hunt. What a cunt. So, yeah. So, Dryden Hunt as a New York Ranger. Blech. Braden Holtby as a Dallas Star. Sacrilege. He's a Washington icon. It will always be a Washington icon. Freddie Anderson. Leafs icon, but Leaf fans chased him out of town to Carolina, and he hasn't really done his playoff performances for Carolina either. Tuukka Rask. Oh, man, Leaf fans. The Leafs stupidly decided to keep Justin Pogge as their goalie of the future, not Tuukka Rask, trading him to Boston for Andrew Raycroft, who was a big bust for the Leafs. Yeah, and that worked out well for the Leafs. Yeah, Tuukka Rask. Tomas Tatar Sauce. So Tatar Sauce. Tatar Sauce. Sean Kuraly. Kachkarai. Nick Dowd of the Capitals. I'm almost done. Mark Pysyk of the Sabres. Carter Rowney of the Red Wings. And last card, Andrew Cugliano. A tribute to Frankie of Blue Shirt Underground, who is up above, watching down on all of us. So, yeah. So, Cugliano was the last card. I think it was just divine intervention. So, anyway, that's an hour and 29 minutes of your time spent with me pulling out so many cards. I can see, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 19, 23, 26, 30, 34, 35. I think I did pretty well. We're having 30. I think I only had 35 alternates, only 35 doubles and all that. Probably like 40. But yeah, pulling 222 cards is not that easy. And it's a 90-minute stream. And, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too, even though talking for 90 minutes is not that easy. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu, and watch Blue Shirt Underground because they'll be back tomorrow.